Okay, Gun Collector 007 here with just a quick video on another knife, and this one is what I call a stash knife, and I'll get to that in a second, but for me that's what I'm going to use it for. And this is by a company called Master USA. Now I don't know if this is Master Cutlery, which has been around a long time, or this is just someone similar to them, but this particular knife is by it says Snake Eye Tactical on it. So Snake Eye Tactical Black Outdoor Camping Hunting Knife. And so I saw this on Amazon and I figured, why not? And so first off, just go through the specs on this. It's a very lightweight knife, just weighs a couple of ounces. It's 8.5 inches end to end. It's got a 4.5-inch blade. It's all black and it comes in this paddle nylon sheath. It's got plastic, very grippy panels on the side. I don't think they're G10, I think they're just plastic, but it is full tang and it does have a lanyard hole. It does come in black and it comes in gold. If you were interested in that. So what I got was the all black. And here's the thing, this knife is 10 bucks on Amazon delivered to your door. So for 10 bucks I figured, how could I go wrong on a knife for what I want to use this for? So this is not something that I'm gonna carry around, even though it looks like a halfway decent sheath, even though I looked at some reviews and the review said it was a crappy sheath. It's actually not that bad. Like I said, it's a paddle sheath, so you slip it under your belt, and to get it out, I think what was happening, people were pulling the whole thing out and they were pulling the whole sheath out with the knife. So instead of just putting their thumb on the sheath when it's on the belt and then just doing that, could have alleviated a lot of problems for them, and they didn't have to leave this company such nasty reviews. But anyway, I really like the look of this particular knife. It looks like a Persian style blade to me, with that upswept design. It's extremely pointy and it's somewhat sharp, not razor sharp. It's not the best knife I've ever gotten, I'll tell you that, but for 10 bucks I think it's pretty good. On the side it says, what does it say? MU1148 stainless steel, and it is made in China. It's got a nice little finger rest right in the front here. There is no jipping on the thumb ram, but once it's in your hand, it has a nice little purchase. And so, like I said in the beginning, I call this a stash knife. So a lot of times around my house or my businesses, I like to keep, different weapons, guns, knives, or whatever, and they don't always have to be the top of the line or the fanciest ones, and I prefer them actually to be on the less expensive side, like this one. So, for me, I have several outbuildings on my property, and so this is something that I could either attach just with the nail hook. I don't have to use this sheath at all. I could just put a hook inside one of my sheds and hang that in there, or if I want, I could just keep this in the sheath like that, and hide it under a bale of hay or whatever, a box of chlorine for the pool, anything like that, and you have a knife that you don't really have to worry about. It's stainless steel, so it's probably not going to rust or rot, and if it does, it's 10 bucks. What are you going to do? 2 coffees from Starbucks and you're covered. So that's what I talk about, a stash knife. Same thing with certain guns. I have some, let's say slightly less expensive guns that are not that fancy, a little bit beat up, and I have them, stashed in different spots, again, around, different properties and different businesses. So they're there. I know where they are. In an emergency, I could get to them. But I'm going to leave the link below. It's like I said, it's 10 bucks. If you would have showed me this knife and said it was 10 bucks, I wouldn't have believed you. I would think it was, $20 or $30. It seems, again, like a good quality. I'm sure that's not the best steel in the world, and I'm not going to be using it for prying or anything like that. But it has a nice feel to it, and in the all black, I think it looks, kind of mean, and it looks, it's an attractive looking knife. So again, it does also come in a gold color. And there's another one if you want to spend another $4, so you'll be up to a whopping $14, and you could get a fire starter included. So if you're interested in that, but this was the basic one for $10 on Amazon Prime, and like I said, I think it's an attractive looking knife for $10. And again, you know, even the sheath itself, it has some authority when it clicks in there. It's certainly nice and solid. And you know, you could either use this sheath right here, or I guess you could unscrew this. There's some screws on the back, and if you wanted to make this into a belt knife, or a boot knife I should say, you know, you could put a lanyard through there and attach it to your boot and use that for whatever you want to do. But anyway, just a quick look, and again, to snap it out, just use your thumb. Not that difficult. And that's it. So taking a quick look at a real cheapie from China, but I think still pretty good. All right, I'll leave the link below in the description, and thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Take care.